Ohami. I couldn't wait anymore. Hi, Ohami, everybody. Happy Tuesday. This is your Dream Even Spider Mama, Amiya Aranha. Hello, you guys. And hello, Pandora special guest visitor, Idol Panda. Thank you for coming. Yay! I'm happy to see you. And Brand, thank you for the 7 months, which happened before I started streaming. Thank you so much, and thank you for the pass as well. I am excited. I already said my thing. My intro is so short now. Anonymous, thank you for the super chat. The new Ami planet is coming. Very excited, meowing. Ami love, Ada girl. Thank you. Rob, don't be worried. There's nothing to worry about. It's all good stuff. Hello, you guys. Good to see you. This stream will be a little bit, probably on the shorter side, because I just have some stuff I want to share with you, and I also have a stream later. I'm streaming Metal Gear, which I started last week, and I was thinking I could maybe finish last week, but I needed another stream to finish it because my back started hurting and stuff, because I'm an old lady, okay? Oh yeah, my glasses. Yeah. I'm wearing my Ami glasses. Let me say hi to everyone, or maybe I should wait till later to say hi to everyone because I'm streaming again later. I don't know. Oh, also I wanted to say, if you guys are here, you know, if you're if you're here and you're not like a regular in my stream, first of all, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. But second of all, if you're here for like I don't know, like tea, okay? There will not be any tea, okay? I'm just gonna you know, show you my stuff and answer some questions. Yeah. Cryosite, thank you so much for the super chat. Glasses, Ami. Doki doki. Can we have juice instead of tea? Always juice. Always we can have juice. I like my juice watered down. Is that weird? What about coffee? Yeah, coffee. What do you mean tea? Tea like you know, hot goss, you know, like gossip, or you know, that kind of stuff. It's super sugar. Yeah, I need to water it down. I like the taste better. I like my beverages very lightly flavored, unless it's coffee or beer. If it's coffee, I want it strong. If it's beer, I want it strong. Yeah. I don't know where the term tea came from. It's like, you know, oh, we're gonna spill the tea. You know, it's like you know, drama, like that sort of thing. I got a lot of questions. Thank you guys so much for the questions. Adam Boy, thank you for the super chat. Buckotopia shall rise again. Okay, I was gonna say there's no Buckopia, but I don't even have to say it because you said Buckotopia, so you know. Buckotopia shall rise again, greater than ever. Ami shall take us to new heights. That's right. Why would you want to spill tea? That would cause a stain. Right? Exactly. And it just causes a mess for you and everyone involved, and you know. Like women sitting at a table, sharing gossip and drinking tea. Oh, that's where it comes from. Talasan, thank you for the 3 months. Can we have dehumidifier water as a treat? Absolutely not. Your treat is to Ami streams today, okay? What was I going to say? I had something important to say. Oh, I made a whole meowin presentation, so I'm gonna go over some... Oh, I remember what I wanted to say. I'm gonna go over a bunch of stuff. I will do the presentation first, and then I'm going to get to the marshmallow questions after that, because a lot of the questions I got are actually answered in the stuff that I'm about to show you guys. And it will be kind of, I don't know, the nature of the stream is kind of like behind the scenes-esque, I guess. So if that's something you're not comfy with or something you're not interested in, just letting you know, that's gonna be mostly the subject matter. And I think that gets everything out of the way. Yeah. You're prying behind. You're not prying. I'm showing you because I want to. Because I'm excited, and I don't know. I just want you guys to be excited too, and not worry about you know what's to come. And you know, I just want to show you guys I have stuff in the pipeline. Let me open my bubbly. And also, one more thing. It's not a cardboard box presentation, okay? It's fancy. It's fancy. Anytime I do a stream for like my official streaming stuff, it's always a little bit fancier. Cardboard presentations are cardboard. You know, that's for cardboard stuff, you know. This is fancy. Alright, are you ready? I'm gonna get switched over. No cardboard, but look how beautiful it is. Isn't it pretty? It says Amiya Aranha, my logo that I made. Which I'm very proud of. And I need to use more. Plans going forward. It's not knitted, it's lace. It's lace. Very silky and lacy. Yeah. The bottom right screen is... No, it's not. The most important part is my name there. So yeah, you guys might recognize this sort of stuff if you saw my debut stream, because it's kind of the same, like well, it's not a template. I designed the, you know, the presentation kind of template sort of thing, but it's the same, you know, same aesthetic, same raw materials, I suppose. Anonymity, thank you for the heart super sticker. Thank you so much. So to start, I'm going to be talking about... Oh, I'm so nervous now. I'm going to be talking about like the least important stuff first, or not the least important stuff, I guess. The least impactful stuff, like the stuff that's kind of small potatoes compared to everything else. So the first thing I have, because okay, the first thing I have, because it's not gonna change much, because of my philosophy on this sort of thing, is memberships and membership perks. Okay, I'm going to keep my membership levels as they are. They're all going to remain the same, so it doesn't matter whether you're contributing you know, a tier 1 or tier 3. Whatever amount of money, you get the same perks. Okay, you get we're gonna have monthly scabs. You guys are gonna decide the theme. That will be, you know, open. You know, everyone's gonna see the art, but members are gonna be able to vote for what kind of theme and stuff is. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while. And then of course I'm gonna continue with my letters and my monthly membership streams. And that's it. I really don't think there's much I need to change here. I'm pretty committed to making sure that like non-members can get just as much enjoyment out of my content. So Scab is like a site where you can like commission art, you know. Pomegranate seeds, thank you so much for joining the membership. Get some buckles going for pomegranate seeds there. Should I call you pomegranate? Should I call you seed? What do I do? Of course, I'm still gonna show you guys, you know, if I have any work in progress for art and stuff, I will still show you guys that under the membership tab. That's not gonna change. But if you have any ideas of things you would like to see for membership in the future, you're always free to send those to me, and you always were free to send those to me. Just, you know, just keep in mind my philosophy of wanting to be inclusive to people who you know, cannot afford a membership or choose not to join the membership. That's the most important thing. Yeah. I have to sneeze. Oh god. Excuse me. Oh. And then I put the rainbow thread because the rainbow thread is beautiful. Even though I feel like the 1 year thread should be the pink one. Ultimately, I decided to make it the rainbow one because, you know, rainbow is like the ultimate... hold on. Excuse me. Is the ultimate color combination. I wasn't trying not to. I was trying to make it come out because there's nothing worse than getting teased by a sneeze and not being able to sneeze when you need to sneeze. Okay. All right. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for what's next? I'm gonna talk about my content stuff next, okay? Which is just to reassure you guys, my streaming content is not gonna change. This is all gonna be about stuff outside of stream, you know. Yo. Alright, so in terms of content, my on-stream content, like I said, is gonna be the same. I'm gonna try my best I'm just gonna try my best, period, like I've been had doing, you know. And then I just decided she only plays flavor of the month modern games now. No, it's still retro, still all retro. Are you gonna be still playing retro games? Of course. It says my on-stream content will not change. That's not something Cinderia made me do, you know. I just do that because I love it and because I'm a retro game collector. This is something, the shorts is something I've been planning to do since before everything happened with Cinderia. But I'm going to do not like I don't wanna, I'm not gonna do like the, I guess, what's a good way to put this? Content farm style shorts, I guess. Which is fine if people want to do that, but it's going to be like clips from my stream, fun facts, and when I say fun facts, I mean like a lot of my content, like my cardboard presentation streams and stuff, I design that stuff even though it's a live stream situation. I designed that stuff to be able to be watched on its own. Choco Milk Tea, thank you for the 5 months. Ganbatte on your indie arc. Ami love. Thank you so much. So yeah, I designed a lot of that content to be able to be consumed after I'm done streaming it in VOD form. But the problem is getting people like directed to those VODs. So an idea I had was to make shorts where I'm kind of taking little snips of fun information from the cardboard presentation stream. So for example, you know, my VR, my like history of VR cardboard presentation. I have a script written for one about the Sensorama. Do you guys remember that one? It's the really old one where a guy puts his head in and then it blows wind on you and the seat like vibrates and it plays a video and stuff. And I'm planning to like, you know, curate that sort of stuff into a nicely packaged, nicely edited short, and then it will be redirecting people to the VOD ultimately at the end of the day. So that's not necessarily going to be, you know, for you guys, that's not really going to be anything all that exciting because a lot of you guys have already seen it, but it's kind of my idea to try and get people not only to go to visit my channel, but also to get interested in the actual content, because I feel like that's the thing most of these like kind of shorts stuff is kind of overlooking. Yeah, more covers. Yeah, more covers. So covers are gonna be much more frequent because just because I'm only a single person and I did have the help of staff before, of course. But you know, I was in an agency with a lot of people. So it's just how it works that you're not always gonna be able to, have 100% of resources directed towards you. But now I can do that because I'm doing it for myself. Sir the Pixel, thank you so much for joining the membership. Get some buckles going for Sir the Pixel. With how things are restructured, even though you have less help, you'll still be able to do more.
Amiya Aranha.
Yes, I think so. So I already have one cover underway right now. I don't want to reveal what it is. I want to work with artists in my community as much as possible because let's be real, okay? The main crux of my content is not my music. I think most people come here to, see my streams and watch me play games and stuff. So I just want to work with people and make things as fun as possible, And the next cover I have on the way actually includes art from a Dreamweaver, and it's very, 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 very excellent. Very excellent, and I'm very excited for you guys to see. A hint would be that a hint is the last thing that I'll be focusing on classics and older anime songs. Yeah. And I'm awaiting the mix for my next cover now and a video now, so it should be coming very, very, very soon. Okay. So that's in terms of content, that's the main thing, and because I got so many questions about it, here is what's gonna happen with games and stuff. Okay, so you guys heard me previously say that with Tuneria, I didn't want to get the company or my company mates in trouble by using emulators and things like that. So that's no longer really an obstacle, but I will say I'm still going to try and use original hardware whenever possible because I collect it and it's fun, and I want to, and I like that, and it's just interesting and exciting to me, and I have all this hardware and I'm gonna use it, But the commitment to physical hardware is not gonna overshadow hard to find games any longer. So for really difficult to find games or really, really expensive games, I will be, there's something special about owning a physical copy of a game or hardware. Yeah, and playing it on that hardware. I agree. I really, really like that. But I'm not going to let that keep me from playing really hard to find games. Marishinai. Oh my god, I love your name, Marishinai. I love that. That's a good pun, Luminous, thank you for the super chat. Same, I love kind of collecting retro games and hardware. Yeah, so I have the stuff to stream with that stuff, so I'm gonna keep doing that. But, you guys, if you suspect that I am using a ROM that, of course, I dumped myself, definitely, please do not. Don't ask, don't tell. That's right. Okay. Do I have your guys' solemnly swear? Do I have your yeah, shh, it's a secret. No snitching. No. She's emulating the PowerPoint right now. I'm using Canva, so it's kind of like... No. No, I'm not. Keep it secret, keep it safe. What's an emulator? Well, emulator is actually not the problem. Emulators are totally okay to use, but something that emulates hardware, basically. Pinky promise, Scout's honor, of course. Okay, perfect. You require extra amitoxin. Do not. What's the word? Do not extort me.
Amiya Aranha.
No illegal activities here. Yes. An emulator, it laters emus. I don't think anyone can later emus, because, didn't Australia lose an entire war to emus or something? Or am I making that up? I might be making that up. Does this mean you might check out ROM hacks? Yeah, I would love to. They did, right? They did! Or was it ostriches? No, it was emus. They lost? I don't think they lost, though, because Australians are, still around. They didn't get taken over by the emus, did they? anyway, that's the scoop on that sort of content. Does the suggestions form remain the same? Yeah, you guys are still free to suggest whatever you would like to me. More than one way to lose a war, but they have to like give them part of their land or something. Oh. Honestly, don't know what the problem is with emulators. Sometimes the tech is too old or very hard to get. There's zero problem, and I think most people don't think that there's any problem in my community and in the retro community in general, because it's good for preserving media. But there is a legality aspect involved. Okay, so you have to keep that in mind. I have no problem with emulators and emulating games. Zero problem. I just like collecting things, and it just so happened to be convenient when I was still streaming with a company. It just so happened to be convenient that I was able to play them on original hardware. It's not like the original devs paid when you buy a retro game secondhand anyway. Other than that, I don't give... Yeah. It's like... I think nobody really minds that sort of stuff. I mean, there is like purist people who are like, no, you can only play on, original hardware. But then what happens is like, when media becomes lost and stuff, because that's a very real possibility. Anyway, this is not a discussion I'm like looking to get into now. Maybe we can talk about it sometime, but next. Okay, I'm gonna need you guys' help for this one. This is to gauge interest, okay? Media lost like the Australians lost to the emus. I can't believe they lost to the emulators. Stuff like abandonware is kind of a gray area when it comes to legitimately buying a game. Sort of, yeah. Old hardware is cool, but not practical. Sometimes it's not practical. That's certainly true. Depending on the hardware as well. Alright, are you ready? Okay, merch. When I say now, I don't mean like now. I mean like any kind of immediate future. So I'm going to start working on voice packs in the next tiny amazing immediately. And I will have that available. I'm unsure yet how those digital things will be distributed, but I think it'll be pretty easy to just like use Boost or something like that. Or some similar service. There's a lot of things you can use, even like Etsy, So I will be using something like that. And those digital goods. Starpop, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you. Those digital goods are going to be available on a pay what you want or pay what you can basis. So I'll be producing these things entirely on my own, and you will be free to contribute whatever amount you see fit. The zines have previously been free, so obviously that's gonna start at $0, okay? Because I would not make something that was free not free. But if you would like to contribute more for the work that I put into it, you can absolutely will be able to do so. As far as the voice packs, I might have a minimum price for that, but it would be very, very small to start. And then after that, I'll be pay what you want, because it is work to mix and script those things. So yeah, that's the deal for those. Kinetic, thank you for the donation. One voice line saying Buckopia exists, please. Well, there you go. There you go. Espers, thank you for the donation as well. Funds for an Ami plushie. Oh, the plushie. Okay, so physical merch. As far as that goes, producing merch by yourself is difficult. I want a plushie too. I want a panda plushie too. What was I gonna say? It's difficult to produce merch on your own and communicate with manufacturers on your own. It's something I'm open to doing, but I won't be doing it immediately. So for now, I'm already in talks with a company to produce merch for me, who has worked with some VTuber friends of mine in the past, so I know they're very reputable. So ideally, this is going to include a plushie, okay, which I have a design for that I'm working on that I'm gonna show you. In a minute, and this one is gonna be an Ami plushie. Okay, I know you guys want a buckle plushie. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. But those are in my the buckles is in my long-term merch goals. Okay, so I'll talk about that in a minute. Also gonna be like a acrylic keychain with some chibi stuff. And I would love to do a tasteful
Amiya Aranha.
Takimakura if the interest is there. Standard, thank you for the donation. How about some buckle stickers? It'd be easy to manufacture. It could be quick to get sent out too. Yeah, wait for the next slide. Noah, thank you so much for the donation. Very generous donation. Pre-ordering now. Well, it won't be now, but soon. Yeah, it will be tasteful. Wholesome, you know. So but getting art for Takimakura is quite expensive, okay? So I need to kind of gauge interest for that specifically. So I have a way to do that. I have a like a form that I'm going to be giving you soon. I will show that to you in a minute. There's gonna be a QR code and a link you can go to. It's just a Google form, just to select like which of the things that I'm not quite sure that I would like to do that you're interested in. And then this merch that I'm working with a company to get produced is pre-order based. So similar to how it worked in Tsundere, you order the product, and then once the pre-sale period is over, the manufacturing starts. And the company has informed me that turnaround time from sales closing to merch manufacturing and shipment is about 1 to 1.5 months. So full transparency, there is it's not gonna be shipping out the moment you buy it, but that makes it so, you know, there's less risk in terms of, you know, if I order, you know, 50 Dakimakura covers or whatever, and I don't, and I sell 25, you know, that's like a problem. so yeah. That's a good way to do it. Yeah, I think so. That way they can make the right amount. Exactly. So I think that's kind of an ideal way to do it. So that's how that will work. In the more distant future, okay. Some of these distant future ones are very realistic for me. Some of them are more of pipe dreams, okay. And I will try and let you guys know which one is which. Oh, before I do that though, I wanted to show you the design. The art for the keychain and for the potential Dakimakura, I'm getting someone else to do. But the design for the plushie, I'm doing myself, so I wanted to show you guys what I have so far. Okay. It's probably gonna have to be simplified though. I think I put too much detail into it. No, this is not the fun. This is not what's gonna be on the on the on the body pillow. Okay. Oh, here it is. So you got your front view, you got your back view, you got your side view. That's basically it. Hold on, I need a sip of water. I'm starting to get hoarse. I will take 5. Oh, so sorry. I'm like talking too fast because I'm very excited. Why do I have such hard to draw hair? Yeah, when I made that tweet, I was referring to this. I was referring to how difficult that's gonna be translated into a plushie. How tall is this gonna be? It's gonna be very, very small. Very small. The back leggies don't go over the dress. No, they come out from under my dress. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, that's why I tweeted about my hair. But I think this is a simple enough way to do it. I don't know. We'll have to see when I send it. They might be like, that's way too complicated. I might have to change things, but we'll see. It could be fine. Could always do a bun. Yeah, I could always do a bun, or even just hair down would probably be better. I believe this is the first time we see your back. Oh, did you watch my... What was it? My 1-year stream? No. 6 months? 10K? I don't know. All the celebrations are like, I don't know what I showed at what. 6 months, thank you, heart. So, that's what that looks like. Okay. And now... for gauging interest, I should have put this after everything. But you guys can submit what you would be interested in purchasing on the form at these links. If you are not planning on buying anything, that's okay. You don't have to answer to answer the form. You know, the most important thing is that I get an accurate, like, as accurate account as possible. I don't have a mobile phone to use that. That's why there's a link, easy to remember URL also. It's the same. It's the same. The code and the URL is the same. It says the form is not accepting responses. Squeeze me. Hold on. I will change that right now. Wait, survey complete. Form is working fine for me. Oh. That's a lie. Yeah, I should put the link in chat. Merge survey. URL. Merge. Maybe you put the link in wrong. Maybe. The plushie isn't in the form. Yeah, the only things I included in the form. So let me make this clear. The only things I put in the form are things that I'm not sure whether I want to produce. The plushie and the keychain, acrylic keychain, they're going to be produced regardless. So added tonight, but thank you, Noah. Thank you. Okay, and now distant future merge ideas / pipe dreams / some of these will definitely happen. Some of these might be difficult logistically. Okay, but I'm gonna try. Okay, so the things that can definitely happen are stickers and sticker sheets produced on a kind of ongoing basis. And then prints. Okay. Prints, I would get like an artist to do. The sticker sheets, I would make myself. Maybe more difficult, but I would still very much like to do, and will do anything to make it happen. Enamel pins and idol merch, like custom pen lights. I want like a, you know, a heart-shaped pen light or something like that with my name. I think that'd be really, really cute. But I don't know if people are interested in it, but I kind of want it just for myself. So, and then handmade buckle plushie. Now this one's kind of a pipe dream. This one's kind of a pipe dream, but it would be a very, 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 very limited run. And I'm not sure if I would want to do that because that means some people aren't going to be able to get one, and that would make me sad. But it would be a very, very simple pattern. So it's something I'm thinking about. If I don't make them myself, though, I can definitely this is something I can try and, you know, outsource it. Custom pen lights, I would love that. Right. It's a cute idea, right? I'm very excited to try and find it. So yeah, the stickers and prints and even enamel pins, because I already know of a manufacturer for them. Then those are definitely the most plausible and are probably definitely gonna happen. Definitely. I'm more worried about you overworking yourself. Yeah, that's a thing too. You know, I don't want to become like an assembly line making plushies. You know, it's a tough thing. It's a tough thing to think about, but it would be very nice. Even custom doodles can be overwhelming. Imagine if the doodles all had to be sewn. Yeah, but I definitely wouldn't be doing like 80 plushies, you know. It'd be like 10 or something. But like I said, that's more on the pipe dream side of things, okay? But I would like to, but we will see. I'm going to try and source some materials and make a pattern and see how difficult it actually is to do. And then I wouldn't commit to selling them until I already have a bunch made. So I'm not. I wouldn't be like, okay, I'm selling 10 plushies, and then the plushies are sold, and then I'm suddenly having to make 10 plushies in a certain amount of time. No, I would be pre-making them and selling them in batches. Exactly, Dirty Socks. So, it's not as much difficulty as you might think. Yeah, that's basically it. But again, it would be a big ticket item, and I would feel bad if people who wanted them couldn't get them, and I don't know. I have to be conscious about that sort of thing. If you designed a Bunko plushie, I would totally use a pattern to make my own if it's something you couldn't sell. Oh, absolutely. Regardless, if I end up making a Bunko plushie,
Amiya Aranha.
you guys are definitely going to be able to have access to the pattern to make it yourself if you would like. Itaewon, thank you for the 2 months on vacation overseas but got sick at the same time. No, I'm so sorry. That sucks. I'll keep supporting you on your future plans. Looking forward to it. Thank you. You can sell the pattern too. Any kind of digital stuff like that, I think will always be on a pay what you want kind of basis. I think, unless it's like very, very difficult to produce. Like, if I did like, I don't know. This is just an example. If I did like a Windows sound or Windows icon pack or something like that, then, you know, I might have a minimum price. But stuff that I make totally myself, it will just be pay what you want. So you guys can, you know, choose to support me monetarily if you like. But otherwise, it's all good. You can sell a very limited amount based on how fast you sell and how many disappointed comments you get of people not being able to get one. I know, that would be so sad. That's what I would be sad to hear. So that's why I'm like very on the fence about it. Okay, I have one last slide. A future plan stuff. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? This one's very, very exciting. I saved the best for last. Well, maybe, I don't know. For some of you guys, the merch might be the best thing, but this is gonna be best for last, in my opinion. Okay. A 2.0 model. Woo! Woo! Excite! And here's some previews. This is all the previews you're going to get until the model is done. Okay. Until it's dunzo. So, the art is finished. It's by my current art mama. Tom Kitten model. No. It's by my current outfit mama. The aesthetic is... It's not TDMA. It's because Soon Dream... We started planning all of this before everything happened with Tsundere. Yeah, so we actually have a shared, like... theme. I'm so happy for you. Thank you, Pandora. We have kind of a shared theme that we're going with, so that's why, you know, it's all black and edgy. But I love it because that's what I wanted for my second model anyway, and I'm very excited. So I've decided on a live 2D rigger, and I paid them as well. There's work already underway. In fact, I already got some whips, some WIPs back. Well, 1.0 model return, I grew fond of it. Oh, okay, yeah, so let me say this. Synapse, thank you for the 7 months. Yeah, it is Poggers. It is Poggers Champers. So let me say this. I'm going to use them both probably equally. Depending on the situation. It's not going to be a situation where this is like completely replacing my 1.0 model, because it's very different. So depends on the situation, what kind of game I'm streaming, etc., what kind of mood I'm in, you know, stuff like that. Maybe a certain model will go better with a certain costume. Right, exactly. Or you know, it's just it's not gonna be replacing my current model by any means. It's just like an alternate outfit, really. At the end of the day. Trevor Ray, thank you so much for the super chat. As anyone seen my wallet? Well, this one is like, you know, this one's not something you guys got paid for. This is something that I'm handling. So, I got some work in progresses back, and it looks great. It's just eyes so far, but the eyes are very, very bouncy and cute, and I love it. I'm gonna have V-Bridger tracking, so it's gonna be like much more expressive. There will be tongue tracking. I know everyone was really concerned about tongue tracking. There's like an eye squint thing when you smile. It's very, 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 very cute. I'm so excited. And then there's some... Okay, so I'm gonna have new toggles in addition to what I have now. So I'll have like a despair expression, you know, where it's like shadow over my face. I'm like, you know. And then heart eye expression. And then I have 2 additional very exciting non-expression. Well, one of them is kind of expression related toggle, but actually there's a third, but that's just related to the clothes. So still have the fangs. Yes, still have the fangs. Irishman, thank you for the super chat donating for tongue tracking, but is you don't have to. And aside from this, you guys, I'm not gonna give you any more information.
Amiya
Okay, so
Aranha.
quit it with the questions. No more questions. I'm just kidding. You can ask questions, but I'm not gonna answer them. Okay, that's all I'm revealing because I want it to be special. I want it to be a surprise. But if we ask really nicely, no. I think I've given more than enough.
Amiya Aranha.
Do you have a time frame? Days, weeks, months? Oh, it would probably be a couple months. For the rigging work to be done. Heart, thank you so much for why is it her tongue? Oh, because I'm gonna have tongue physics for the tongue super chat. That's so much cool stuff. It's so much cool stuff, right? But that's all for the presentation. So I'll answer some questions next that I got over Marshmallow. I hope I didn't hype things up too much. Red Ranger, thank you so much for the 8 months. Very excited for future Amiya. You continue to provide much joy to all buckles and dreamweavers. I'm glad. And I don't want you guys to think, I don't want you guys to feel like, you know, that I'm doing the merch because I want to, you know, like, you know, I'm trying to get like extra money out of you guys or something. And that's not it. It's just stuff that I've always wanted to do and that I was never in control of myself. And I want the merch for myself. Oh my god. So I knew it was something that you guys wanted, and I've been listening closely to what you guys have been asking for, because, you know, I thought maybe the moment will come someday where I can actually make some of that happen. Yeah, so Absolute Link, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. You guys, if you got one from Absolute Link, make sure you say thank you, okay? And if you're too shy to say thank you, I will say thank you for you. Thank you. Canadian Rabbit, thank you for the 7 months. Very excited for merch. Okay, I'm glad you guys are excited. Yeah, you guys do have the wackiest ideas for merch. I think a sippy cup was something people wanted at one point. Like, but I mean, I guess we could maybe do that sometime. A floppy disk. Oh my god, could you imagine? Could you imagine a floppy disk with like Hug the Buckle on it, a pink floppy? That'd be awesome. Anyway. So for the remainder of the stream, I'm gonna answer some questions. I think most of them are actually answered during the presentation. Rice Eagle, thank you so much for the 3 months. Can't wait to go broke by all that merch. Don't go broke. Shang, thank you for the 7 months. I'm excited to see all these plans come to life in the future. Me too. And thank you so much to I don't know if I should say who specifically, but some very kind VTubers reached out to offer me
Amiya
help with some of the
Aranha.
stuff, and I wouldn't have not been able to do it without you guys. So thank you very, very much. In terms of the merch and stuff, I got that all underway in a very short period of time after everything happened with Tsundere. That's why I was like
Amiya
so
Aranha.
hyped up these past like couple days, Then thank you so much for the donation. We are 14k plus. Proud buckles to see you are doing so well and have so many wonderful future plans. Looking forward to all of it. Me too,
Amiya
me too. I am
Aranha.
too. Tell us so we can praise them. I don't know if they want to be called out like that. Okay, I will say it. I will say it.
Amiya Aranha.
I went to Mio for some advice. I went to Yuna for some advice, and the majority was she's in this chat right now, Pandora. So thank you so much for your help.
Amiya Aranha.
6 months ago, if this all happened, I would have never been able to deal with it. I don't know what I would have done. Because I was so like... Because you guys know, before I became a VTuber, I wasn't a streamer, I wasn't anything. I did, some music stuff, basically, and that's it. And that stuff was just for myself, so... I didn't really know much about VTubing, and I didn't know much about the industry. Oh, and they were not the only ones who reached out to me, by the way. There was many people who reached out to me to help me. Many VTubers, many friends. Those are just the ones I, pestered the most. You'd make it work and we'd help. I know you guys would. But I'm just saying, I would have been like so lost and so much more nervous, but now I feel confident. Like I know so much more now thanks to you guys. Jojo, thank you for the 9 months and the Ami love. Ami love to you guys. Thank you. It's wholesome. I feel very hopeful
Amiya Aranha.
and excited for the future. No problem. Thank you for the 8 months. Exciting stuff ahead. Exciting stuff ahead. I'm so excited. So excited. Anyway, let's go over some questions.
Amiya
Some of them
Aranha.
I can tell you right now, I'm not gonna answer. Because some of them are very... Well, first of all, some of them I have addressed previously, so... And there are things I didn't really want to address. So, some of them were asked in kind of like a disrespectful way. So I'm not going to be answering those. I'm not going to be answering any questions that are asking me to basically badmouth Tsunderia, my former employer. I'm not gonna do that. So let me look through the questions right now. I don't think that leaves all that many, unfortunately, because a lot of the other ones were like answered in the presentation. Yuna, thank you so much for renewing your membership, Yuna. Thank you. Hi, Yuna. You guys say hi too. Wait, aren't you streaming right now? Or did you not start yet? Don't you have a 24-hour stream, Yuna? What's happening? Yuna, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. What are you doing? Yuna, you're live, you silly goose. You guys say thank you to Yuna if you got one. And say hello. Say hello to Yuna as well. Yuna's silly. Oh my god. You've been making me so hungry recently every time I go on the Twitter. It's always your delicious food. I had your stream open while I was streaming and saw your 2.0 and wanted to type bark, but instead I'll say, you said it, Yuna. I'm so proud of you. And you've done so much and gotten so far. Thank you, Yuna. I'm gonna cry. Thank you for helping me. Nightmare Stop, thank you for the 12 months. Hello, Ami. Hello. Thank you for helping me. Bark, bark, bark. Thank you. Now you can concentrate on your stream, okay? I'm sorry to... I don't know why I'm sorry, but... You went through something super difficult and handled it so gracefully. I'm so glad to have been able to meet you the way I did. Me too. Thank you, Yuna. I'm glad to have met you and everyone in Sundaria. And it's really sad, but...
Amiya Aranha.
You know... It's better that it happened. Overall, you know. It's better that... I don't know. It's better that...
Aranha.
We had that experience in general, you know. Thank you. Stop crying or I'll suck up your tears with a straw. Don't! I'm wiping them.
Amiya Aranha.
Pyro1, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. You guys, thank you very much. If you go in from Pyro1, make sure you say thank you, okay? And if you're too shy to say thank you, here I go. And I'll say thank you for Eunice as well. Thank you. Can you guys tell every time I'm doing that I'm like looking over at my hands and I'm counting on my hands how many times I said thank you so I can keep track of it?
Amiya Aranha.
Because if it's a normal word, like a one syllable word, I can just keep track of it. But now that it's multiple syllables, like thank you, I have to look at my fingers because it's more than just counting the syllables. Although I guess I could count the syllables in my head and divide it by 2. Let me think. Thank you. No, I can't do that. You're always correct, so I assumed you were keeping track. Yeah, I'm using my fingers. And my buckle plush? Oh, Delza, I think you might be a little bit behind, but... That is the dream. Should have claimed toes and chat would have been Wait, claimed toes? What does this mean? Oh, that was counting on my toes. No. Koshi, thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Time for more math. Thank you. Make sure you guys say thank you to Koshi if you got one. I don't even know if there's enough people in the chat. Thank you. Thank you so much, you guys. So yeah, I'm excited. Okay, let me get to these questions. Hold on, because I got another stream today, you guys. Merch ideas in the future. I've gone over possibility of some updates to your model. You're going to keep your relationship with your artist for new outfits and whatnot. I think that was answered as well. Sorry, I'm just going through them now and seeing which ones I'll be able to answer that weren't already answered. Here's one, you guys. I'm not gonna call out this person specifically. But do not ask me about joining other companies, please. Karyosite, thank you so much for the super chat. For the Aqua Super, very generous. And thank you. Thank you so much. You deserve this thing. You deserve thanks as well. You do so much for so many of us. No, it's you guys who deserve thanks. And I'm bad at saying thanks with my mouth, so I'm gonna show you with my actions. Okay. What's the word I'm looking for? I feel like I kind of made it obvious, but I will just be very, very clear about it, okay? I have been reached out to by several companies already. And I will not be taking those offers. I'm going to stay as an independent VTuber. I work best on my own. I work best when I have things in my control. And I don't want to be in another situation where you guys have to worry based on stuff that's out of my control. Yeah.
Amiya Aranha.
That's the reason. It's not because I don't respect these other companies. It's nothing like that, okay? It's just
Amiya Aranha.
that's the way I want to move forward. Yeah, that's all. And to be clear, I'm not mad at anyone for asking,
Amiya Aranha.
and being curious. Okay, some people have asked in like a ignorant way. Those are the people I'm upset with, but I'm not upset with people for being curious whether I'm gonna go to another company. But that's my statement on it, on the situation. Red Ranger, thank you for the super chat. We always got your back on me. I know you guys do. Thank you. I know you guys do, and that's why I'm able to
Amiya Aranha.
be so confident and do this stuff for you guys and for myself. Yeah. Let's see here.
Amiya Aranha.
What do you feel was the most valuable lesson you learned during your time with Sundaria? Most valuable lesson? Sometimes I'm a very
Amiya Aranha.
non-confrontational person, you know. I'm pretty laid back, and I can initially I can get worked up over stuff, but at the end of the day, I do let most things
Amiya Aranha.
roll off my back once I processed everything. But sometimes you gotta, you know, sometimes you gotta like have conversations that are not
Amiya Aranha.
comfortable, you know. And that's the case. That's not specifically Sundaria, you know. That's the case working in any company environment, you know. If you work in an office, you probably experience the same thing.
Amiya Aranha.
Do you have any plans to stream stuff like fan translations of games? Yeah, that would be in the cards for sure. So yeah, that's definitely not Sundaria specific, but I gotta be better at like I gotta be better at advocating for myself, and that's not something that's Sundaria's fault or any company that I worked with, you know, in my personal life's fault at all. That's something I gotta work on, but you know, I'm working on it. I am. I am working on it. Sometimes you need to stand up for yourself anyways or confront uncomfortable issues. Exactly. So I would say that. Someone asked about playing games on PC 98 emulation. Yes, I would definitely be aware to open to do that. Fan translations as well. Yep. Definitely in the cards. Do you have access to the cross-company Minecraft server? I might be, if you're asking if I like still have access to the company server. I am probably a bad person to ask for that because I never I never played Minecraft on stream. Period. But I wasn't on the I don't play Minecraft, so I'm not on the cross-company server in general, so yeah. You have to ask someone else about that one if that's still gonna be a thing, if that's what you're asking. If you're asking if people still have access to it despite not being a member of Sundaria, I have no idea. No idea, because I never played it on stream. Yeah. Do you know what Herobrine is? Unfortunately, I do. Unfortunately. Minecraft, vague dislike. I don't dislike Minecraft. I just had enough of it. I just had enough of it. So, I played a lot of Minecraft in my time, you guys. Since like a long time ago, very early Minecraft days. Amiya mini sketch zine. There's gonna be more tiny Amiya zines. Yeah, I have the art for the next one. I just need to write it. Will anything happen to the current archive? Like this stream? No, this will stay up. That's totally fine. I don't take my archives down typically. Back in my day, we had one diamond block and we had to share. Back in my day, there was no diamond blocks. No, I'm just kidding. But it was pretty early when I started playing Minecraft, and then I think the last time I played was when they like added bees Maybe. Which I don't feel like was that long ago, but I feel like it's probably a couple years at least ago now. For future merch, would you consider one of those print-on-demand services, or are you only realistically looking at fixed print runs? I would love to be able to have things like sticker sheets and prints available on a continual basis. There are services that do that. My only obstacle, I guess, is like how the quality is. Because I would want them to be nice, and you know, I don't want just like paper stickers. I want you to be able to use them, and I want them to last. So, barring any issues with like the quality of it, I would like to have it on a print on demand continual basis. Would it help to pull resources with fellow former members to get more economies of scale? I think that would only make sense if it was going to be like a joint project, I guess, like a print or something with all of us. But that does bring something to my mind. Well, first of all, let me say that the PO box, the Tsunderia PO box, of course, is no longer in service. So please do not send anything to that. I did get my last batch of PO box stuff today, so thank you very much to everyone who has sent me gifts over that period. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. The gifts are very, very special to me. Okay. Second of all, I think, sorry, I'm still stuffed up, so I know you guys can hear me go, like my nose is like making piggy noises. I think going forward, I have another solution for PO box stuff. So you guys, in the hopefully near future, will be able to send stuff to me still. And this is probably going to be shared with some other members of Toon Dreamers. Still kind of working it out. Throne, of course, is still a thing. I would ask that if you want to send something, probably the better way to do it is through Throne directly, because that cuts down on shipping costs and that cuts down on security risk. And you know, PO box would be great if you want to send something small or send a handwritten letter or something like that. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking through, because some of these questions are more than I want to get into. Can you tell us anything about how you found Tsunderia and how you started there? Actually, I saw it was... Well, first of all, a friend told me about it. And then I saw... it was actually Yuna's channel that I saw first. And I had like just kind of discovered VTubers at that point. And when I went to Yuna's channel, I saw that she had a stream where she was making, like baking, like making bread on stream. And I was like, that's so different than anything I've seen any VTubers do, you know. I thought that was so interesting. And then I looked into Tsunderia and I saw that everyone in Tsunderia was doing this kind of really interesting stuff that I don't really see from other VTubers. So, at that time, the auditions were open. So, I just went for it. Because I was like, you know what? I think I would like to make kind of unique content as well. And I think I have a interest and a niche that's like unexplored. So, then I did my research and bada bing bada boom. Bada bing bada boom. And that's how I got started. And you know, thank you Tsunderia, thank you PPP and all the staff at Tsunderia for taking a chance on me. God, I can't imagine how unsure they must have felt bringing on someone with zero experience. I'm talking, I mean zero experience. I mean, I have like I've done like public speaking before, I guess. I've done like stuff in that regard, but in terms of you know, streaming, entertaining, I did a little bit of live performance stuff when I was on my year abroad, but other than that, there was nothing. So I cannot express how, first of all, surprised I was to hear that they wanted to go forward with me, and it was so soon after it was so soon after I had the interview that they went forward with having me join as a part of Toon Dream. So I don't know, it was really strange because I'm like the type of, I have like a complex where I'm like I don't expect anything, and therefore I can never be disappointed. So so I wasn't expecting anything, and when I found out that not only did they not like need to hear anything else from me after the interview, they just like straight up wanted to bring me on again. I'm extremely grateful, and I would say I'm only a pessimist on behalf of myself. Yeah, low expectations. Because if you have low expectations, then then there's no expectations to you know, break, I guess. So that's how I felt. That's how I felt, to answer your question. Working with companies seems to come with advantages such as easier access to merchandise distribution, song production, and debuting new models. Now that you're going to be independent, are you looking for, or have you found ways to accomplish these goals on your own? Yes, I have found ways to accomplish these goals on your own, but you're definitely correct in that these things are easier to do with a company. First of all, you have the legitimacy of being associated with a company and not just associated with yourself. And second of all, there's like a network of people that they work with and that they've worked with in the past. So there's definitely a lot of advantages, but I know how to do this stuff on my own, and it's still possible. It's still possible. So is there anything we can do to help support you in achieving this? I guess just if I ask for your feedback, then you know, give it to me as much as you possibly can, and just keep watching my streams and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, you know, do all that stuff. Just don't chill Ami brand coffee. Ami brand coffee. What? I have no plans. Why coffee? I mean, I do love coffee though. If anything, I would make like a custom latte recipe and share that with you guys, you know. Remember to ring that bell, even though it like doesn't work half of the time. But I want Ami coffee. Just like drink some blonde roast, okay? That's my decree. I want my own Lara bar flavor. I want the Lara bar collab. Irishman, thank you so much for the super chat. Still my favorite streamer since I finally found your KOTOR stream. Can't wait to see what's to come. Thank you, Irishman. Thank you. The best part of waking up, Ami toxin in your cup. What would the taste be? What, of Lara bar? Maybe rose
Amiya Aranha.
flavored Lara bar. Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't wake you up actually. That sounds counterintuitive. Yeah, I know. How about an Ami anime? Now that is impossible. Also, I don't want that. No, rose flavored things exist. You guys never had a rose flavored, you know, something candy. Okay, let's see here. Now that you become independent, what are your plans going forward? And will there be any roadmap of some kind for us to see in the future? Yes, I just showed. I like to see how you'll be able to honor the 3-year legacy of Tsunderia. Please work hard and don't give up. I've always worked my hardest, and I'm always gonna keep working my hardest, and I'm not gonna give up, so don't worry about that. Akatsuki, thank you for the Rose Super sticker. Oh my god, I've been talking so much. Is there a reason you don't have super thanks enabled on your channel? I have no idea what that is. What is a super thanks? That's why. That's why I don't have it enabled. What is that? Comments with super chat.
Amiya Aranha.
I mean, I guess I can do that. I guess. Yeah, why not? I'll turn it on if I remember, maybe. It's the ability to do comments with donations attached, huh? Hold on. Sorry. I'm wearing this like really fuzzy shirt. It's like fuzzy like a teddy bear, and it's brown too like a teddy bear. And sometimes the fuzz comes off, and some of it just came off and like went like directly to the back of my throat. It's okay now though, but it made me like gag, so I had to mute my mic because I didn't want to gag on stream. Okay. Are you happy? Happier now? I was happy before. But I'm less anxious now that everything's done, I guess. You know, less anxious about the future, I guess. Oh my god. Sorry, my throat is still... I still feel it. What do you want? Is it necessary? Is what I thought of. Yay! I love that song. As a fellow retro gamer, I must ask, what are your thoughts on game emulation and game preservation? This is kind of out of the scope of this stream, but like I said earlier, I'm totally fine with it. Do you think it's morally okay to pirate video games that are not available to the public? Morally? I guess it depends on the situation of why it's not available to the public. I guess. Especially since some game companies don't make their old games available. Yeah, have a problem when people emulate those games. Oh, if you mean not officially sold, then I think it's fine. I think it's fine to get those. Anyway, this is totally off topic. Will you stay connected with your gem mates, especially your senpais who are independent too? Yes, of course. Of course, I'm going to stay in contact with my gen mates. We're still Dream, okay? We're still Dream. That's not gonna change. And I've been in contact with pretty much No, let me rephrase that. I've been in contact with everyone from Tsundere over the last week or so. So everyone that I was, a member with in Tsundere at one point in time. Sumptuous Potato, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. You guys even got one from Sumptuous Potato. Make sure you say thank you. Thank you. Trust in the bonds he created. I am like pretty terrible at I'm pretty terrible at like keeping in contact with people. But luckily in the VTuber world, I feel like a lot of people are the same way, or a lot of people at least don't mind because everyone's super busy, My friends offline, I like that too. So it's like we all kind of do our own thing, and then I don't know. Maybe like
Amiya Aranha.
even if it's just once a year and we get together and hang out, and it's like we're not hanging out, So that's just the kind of person I am. I'm pretty introverted. But people don't seem to mind, so no longer any differentiation between the graduated talents and those who aren't. It's a chance to be closer together. Yeah, and I do feel that. I I sometimes get anxious about pressure to keep in contact with people. I do too, but I don't know. Like, there are some people who have expressed the same thing to me, and they're like, I'm really bad at replying to messages. And I'm like, look, listen, I'm not gonna take it personally if you forget to reply to me for like a couple months even. It's no big deal. It's really not. And of course, if we have like an ongoing project or something urgent, going on together, that's a different story. But
Amiya Aranha.
I just want people to be comfy. Yeah. Let's see here. What's the most absurd suggestion or piece of advice you got after the announcement? There was some absurd ones, but I think it was said in jest, I believe. Most creative people get caught up in their own projects and ideas, so they might forget to reply, but they don't forget you. Yeah, exactly, and I understand that. Please respond to your work messages in a timely fashion. Are you telling me to do that? I am very, very, very punctual and very on top of my work duties in terms of streaming and working with other people. What was I gonna say? What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I think the suggestions were in jest. Mostly people telling me to like start my own VTuber company, or like telling me to sell certain things. So yeah, without going into more detail, I asked Ami to read the dumbest comment she got. Not surprised that one was cut. Oh, I don't wanna give attention to those people. Anyway, oh, have you ever thought of creating a non-official retro indie group or something like it? You and Ono would be a great synergy. I don't know, creating something kind of unofficial company group for that would be interesting. I don't see what the point of that would be, I guess. Also, it feels like, I don't know, when it comes to retro gaming, I want to be inclusive, and if I made a unit, I feel like that would make people think that, VTubers who do retro gaming stuff are like cliquey, and I don't want that to like be a thing that even enters people's minds, Is there anything which you weren't able to do in Tsundere but now as an independent VTuber can do, which you're looking forward to? No, there's nothing that Tsundere held me back from doing, except for, like, of course, since we had management, they handled merch and stuff like that for us, and contacting people for song covers, but which is very helpful to have someone to do that stuff for me. So that kind of stuff I'm gonna be doing on my own now, but Tsundere was very free in terms of the type of content they allow me to produce, and that's why, you know, that's part of the reason why I wanted to join Tsundere. So it was very. That's how I was able to play retro games and stuff. Do you plan on getting a manager for that stuff again? No, I have no plans on that. I plan on self-managing. I'm a very self-sufficient person. In general, I worked very, very hard for my independence in life, so I have that experience behind me. And I have, believe it or not, I do have managerial experience. Of course, it's not in a talent managing environment, but I can exhibit leadership when I need to. Let's see here. Will there be a Discord, IRC, ICQ, XMPP server for you now that I imagine that the Toon Dream won't be closed soon? The Toon Dream server is remaining open. So yeah, no worries about that. IRC server, that's a very that's a very funny suggestion, but I think we're gonna stick to Discord. Could you rank the 4 TMNT brothers from the most to least marryable? No. Oh, here's a weird one. I'm just gonna read it because I don't understand what it was asking. Yo, bro, yo. Have you gotten food poisoning before, yo? And if not, yo, are you interested in getting one, yo? What, is that a threat? You gonna give me food poisoning? Like when I eat you, you mean? What, you guys say vanilla? Yo! Do you have access to your original Live 2D files? And if so, do you want to make any cheeky 1.5 style additions to it? I don't have access to my original Live 2D files. So how Live 2D stuff works is there's like a model file, and then there's something called a, what is it called? CMO3 or something like that. You know, think about it this way. If my model is a PNG, then the files for my model are the PSD, the individual components of that. But actually, most VTubers don't have access to the editing files that their riggers make, because people like to keep that sort of thing, you know, their kind of rigging style. And if you have access to something like that, I think it's pretty easy to like duplicate someone's rigging. So it is, you know, that stuff's confidential, so you don't usually get that stuff. Some riggers will let you pay an additional fee, usually a very high fee, to get the files, but pretty sure you can deconstruct it in some way. There's no way to deconstruct it. That's intellectual property, and they normally charge a lot of money to release it. Exactly. So no, I don't have access to those files, and most VTubers also don't. What year you started being a VTuber? Late 2021. Do you plan on staying with this model for a while, or will you save up for another? I went over in the presentation. I actually have another model underway, but it's basically an alternate outfit, so there's not gonna be any changes to like the way I look fundamentally. Let's see here. There's another question of the same variety. Do I have the sources of my model? No, I don't. But that's very typical. No small updates to your current model. No. My current model's gonna stay as it is. I was around since debut, but I'm disappointed I didn't watch much. It's hard to keep up on stream, so I still enjoy your personality. That's okay. You don't have to apologize for that. Motto miru. Come on. Sorry, I know I'm not really looking at chat a lot because I'm kind of trying to think at the same time of what I want to say and be careful about what I'm saying, and what I'm doing now. It's hard for me to keep up as much. So I'm sorry if I missed any of you guys saying anything or, apologies. Oh, here's one. Will we see the same amount of just Ami content, or will we see an uptick in collabs? I've never been much of a collab person. They're very anxiety-inducing for me. So we're going to have we're going to have the same amount. There won't be any upticks in collabs. In regards to fan-made content, now that you have the final absolute say-so, I've always had the final and absolute say-so in terms of fan-made content, just to be completely transparent. Can I write you an idol quiz? Yeah! Of course. But I don't know, I only know Hello Project really, so I'd probably be bad at it. Is there anything you want us to avoid making / posting in the future? No. We keep it the same, We can keep it the same. Something you should try to work on? I don't know. Maybe. I will try. Any interest in at least reaching out to the wider retro indie VTuber sphere? That's kind of a lot to ask of me, because I'm afraid to reach out to people because I don't like feeling like I'm bothering people and stuff. So I'm not like against it, but it's just something that I'm not really comfortable doing. But of course, if anyone wants to reach out to me, feel free to do so. I will definitely entertain that sort of stuff.
Amiya Aranha.
Words like tsundere is not a banned word for now. No, it's not, and it will never be. Anonymity, thank you for the heart super sticker. Thank you so much. I need a confidence arc. I think the ship has sailed on that. I don't know if I'm ever gonna have something like that. As a smaller thing, I think you should take more advantage of raids. I don't know what you mean by take advantage of, but it's another thing that's gonna take me some time to get used to, because it's not something that... Listen, I'm very averse to change. And I'm even more averse to it when it's like pushed upon me. So do you have it turned on for people to raid into you? There's like a whitelist, right? And I don't know, I don't want to add people to... I feel like it's presumptuous to add people to the whitelist without like talking to them about it first, but I don't know, maybe that's presumptuous. Maybe thinking that is presumptuous of me. I don't know. You're not going to hop into a Discord call with someone else playing classic Metal Gear at the same time. No. No. Ken said it's a global now, but I think I don't know what the current meta is on raids. I think that was something we were avoiding at one point because there was issues with people raiding with a lot of bots and getting channels banned, and people raiding for like mean reasons, So I don't know. I will have to think on that stuff, you guys. It's not something I can make a decision on right now. Yeah, that's all. Let's see here. Any plans for an Amidaki in the future? If there's interest, go answer the survey. The survey is pinned. I think that's it. I think that's it. Everything else was either answered during the presentation or is too much for me to get into. I consider too personal, or is asking me to disclose information about tsundere that I'm not comfortable with. or, you know, answer questions that I'm not comfortable with. So, I hope that makes things clear for you guys. Hopefully. And hopefully you guys know what I'm doing. Understand a little bit better what I'm gonna be doing going forward. I'm gonna try and stay really transparent, but if it ever gets too much for you guys, talking about like stuff that I'm gonna be working on behind the scenes, just let me know, okay? Yeah. That's it. Is there any last minute questions or anything? I don't think it'll be an issue either, really, but you know, sometimes, you know, this wasn't much of a fourth wall break. Yeah, it won't be anything I share with you guys in the future is not gonna be more, you know, in depth than this. So this is interesting stuff when you talk about what you're doing. Okay. What's this about an Amidaki? You have to answer the survey, okay? My 2.0 does have fangs, yeah. Seems like Ami has it all under control. I'm doing my best. Hug! Okay. Does being an independent mean you can now commit more crimes on stream? I don't have any intention of committing a crime on stream, no. Have the AdSense Streamlabs accounts been switched over yet? Oh, the arrangement that I have in terms of I don't really know how much I can say. It's going to stay like that. It's going to stay as it is for a little bit, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Does that give us indie credit and make us hipsters? I don't think you want to be a hipster, right? I think that's like... doesn't have like a negative connotation. Gamba, Retro Gamer Spider-Man, thank you! Will being independent further your goals for world domination? I don't have that kind of goal. You were told of a spider. Hello, Yamayashi. I'm about to wrap up. I already rule Ami Planet. Yeah, that's all I need. Will you make more mini Ami arts? I already have. I'm working on another zine now. I do have another stream shortly. Yeah. Hipsters are terrible. Ami should be shared. Mainstream is good. I haven't heard anyone say the word hipster in a while. Are you going to raid into Metal Gear? Oh, now that's a good idea. You guys, I'm playing Metal Gear later today. It's my second time. Okay, because I already got people in my marshmallows. I started this game last week, you guys. I'm not copying anyone. Okay, I'll just leave it at that. not that it matters really, but okay. No, it's a game. No one can copy anyone. I'm just saying, like, not only does that not matter, you're wrong about about the timeline. Okay. How do I do this? Edit. Details. Where is live redirect? I do this every time. I have no idea how to freaking do this. Here we go. Alright, I have it going into my Metal Gear stream later. I know what you're talking about, but yeah, people will be people. Yeah, it's guys, please don't there's no need to talk bad about other VTubers in my chat, okay? Love Metal Gear and Classics deserve some love. I'm playing it makes it 10 times better. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Imagine VTubers playing the same game roughly the same time. That never happens. Ignore Elden Ring in the past few Pokemons. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely rarer with retro games, but nobody's copying anyone, you guys. Will you make your matrimony with Karth official? Oh, shut up! I hate that guy. I hate Karth. It's a video game character, by the way, if you guys aren't familiar. I'm not talking about a Dreamweaver. The timing is really crazy, actually. I agree, but you know. I was joking for the record. No, I'm not referring to you. I'm referring to people who are seemingly legitimately convinced that who are, you know, sending me marshmallows, legitimately convinced that I somehow I don't know, like went back in time and anyway, it doesn't matter. It's a silly conversation to even have. Okay, it's silly. Anyway, let's end it on that today. I have the raid set to go into my Metal Gear stream. That's gonna happen in I think like an hour and a half. Okay, so that's it. Thank you guys for listening to me. I'm excited for the future. I'm excited for the stream later today. Bottom line, nothing really is gonna change, really. It's all gonna be awesome. It's all gonna be fun. And there's gonna be more fun stuff. For you guys. That's all. Once again, sorry I wasn't really able to look at chat that much during this stream. I was just concentrating really hard on my words. Okay. Alright, I will see you guys in a little bit. Thank you so much for coming, and to all of my regulars and irregulars and everyone who came for the first time. And thank you so much for everyone who chats and all the lurkers and everyone who's going to be watching the VOD and commenting on the VOD. And thank you to my Dreamweavers, Buckles, Spiderlings, and everybody who donated and everybody who gifted memberships and joined the memberships this stream. And special thank you to Pandora and Yuna for visiting me and showing your support. I really appreciate that, you guys. Thank you so much. I will see you in a little bit. Bye bye for now.